Hello, today we are going to register a new student to the Lancaster School District using Smart Choice. So how do you access Smart Choice? You can access Smart Choice online, either from home using a computer, your phone, or a tablet. Another option is to go to the Welcome and Wellness Center, or you can visit the school where your child will be attending. Who can you ask for help? You can contact the Welcome and Wellness Center at 661-471-8400, or you can contact the school site. Where can you go for help? Computers are available for parents to use at the school site that your child will be attending or at the Welcome and Wellness Center. Due to COVID-19, you will need to please follow social distancing protocols. Now here in this slide, you will be able to see the required documents that will be needed to complete a new registration. You will have the opportunity to upload these documents to the online registration, but if you will be physically attending one of the offices, either the Welcome Center or the school site, you will need to bring these documents with you. Okay. How can you access Smart Choice? You can access Smart Choice by going to the Lancaster School District website and clicking on the online enrollment image. Then select the online registration image. There's an example of it here. Another way is to access Smart Choice is by going to the following website, also seen here in this slide. So in order to register a new student to the Lancaster School District, you need to create a parent account. Here on the right side, you will see an example of the website. Okay, so parents, you have the option of changing the language over here in this corner. You can click and you will get a drop down with different languages to choose. And then for all new parent accounts, you must complete this red box, the information within it. Red asterisks are required. If at any point you are experiencing difficulty with this process, please contact the Welcome and Wellness Center or the school site. Remember that computers are available at both of these sites if you're having difficulties using either your phone, a tablet, a home computer. You do have the option of going to one of the offices. So once you have created your account, it's going to log you in and take you to this parent welcome back page. Okay, two important things here is that you need to make sure you're on the correct school year. If your child will be attending in the fall, you make sure you change the school year to 2021-2022, and that option is up here in this corner. Also, to register the student, please click on the section that says start a new or returning registration. Okay, that's this right here. Okay, so you clicked on the start a new registration and it will take you to the student lookup question. Go ahead and answer that question with whatever answer applies, and then you will go to the pre-enrollment form. On the pre-enrollment form, make sure that when you are adding your address, you confirm your address by clicking on the address in the beige box. So you click on the address that applies to your address. Okay. So then you will go ahead and read the requirements and policies, check agree and continue. This is a student information page. So on this section of the registration, on the left side, you will see that there are 16 sections to completing our online registration for our students. Okay. Note that you can always go back to a section by clicking on it. Okay. Keep in mind that this is the process for registering a new student to the district. So let's say the following school year, your child will still be attending with us. this information will be pre-filled. It won't be blank the way it is now. So that will be easier next year when you will be bringing your student back. But for now, it seems like a lengthy process, but it goes fairly quick. Okay. So then moving on, once you've filled out your student's information, you go on to the parent information right here. Okay, in the parent information section, mark your relationship to the student. Okay, so if you are a legal guardian, you will choose that answer. And this is the answer you would choose up here, legal guardian. If you're also a foster parent, it will give you the option of a drop down to label yourself foster parent if that applies to you. On the emergency contact information, there must be at least one emergency contact, but up to 3 contacts can be added. And you see here, going back, that these red asterisks are all over the registration questions, okay? So the red asterisks are what we call required fields. So these required fields must be answered because the system will not allow you to move on to any of the further sections within the registration, okay? So make sure you're answering those required fields. Okay, so moving on, there's the custody information. If you have any court documents, please attach them to the registration. It is important for the school site to have that information, okay? And then here for siblings, another important thing is to make sure you add all the siblings living in the home. It's just good for keeping our accurate records for our students registered. Okay, the home language survey, go ahead and answer those required fields. And then here for the McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act, please read the questions carefully. If you're a foster parent, mark the answers that apply. You will be stating your current living situation. So depending on your answers, there may be more information needed. For example, if you select living in a shelter, transitional emergency housing program, then a field will appear where you will be asked to add the name of the shelter or etc. Okay, so family income, that's another required section, an important question, so please go ahead and answer that. And then for health information and history section, this is a pretty long section but very important. There are several present or past health concern questions. So if you select yes to any of the concerns, you might be asked to give more details. All concerns marked with the yes are shared with the school nurses. A nurse may at some point contact you with further questions about your student's health history. Okay, so for the parent permissions and acknowledgement sections, please note that if you do not give permission for your child to be photographed on campus, this will mean that their picture will not be included in the yearbook. Okay. So you're almost done. We're almost there. Answer the volunteer opportunities questions, however you would like to. But here for the verification documentation, this is the very important section, especially for our new registrations. This is where you have the opportunity to upload, attach your documents, so your birth certificates, immunization records, proof of address, any court documents, any IEPs. This will be the area where you will attach. This will be the area that the school sites or any enrollment registration clerks will be going to look to first to see if anything's attached, okay? And then once you've attached those documents, the next section is the signature. You will be typing in your complete name as your electronic signature here. Okay. Last part is the review and send. So you will be reviewing all of the answers you submitted for the questions in the registration. If at any point you see maybe a misspelled name somewhere or a missing number, go ahead and click on the edit button, and it will allow you to open that section and make any changes and save those changes. Okay, so it's important you review your registration completely, because once you submit, you will not be allowed to go back into the registration to make any changes. If any changes are needed after the fact, you will need to contact the school office so they can make those changes for you. Okay, but if everything is good to go, then you click on that submit button. Okay, so you will see this complete, telling you that you have submitted your registration for your student. Okay, and once again, any changes after this point will have to be done by the school office. Okay, so let's say you submitted and now you have another sibling or another child you need to register. Okay, you can do that by going to My Dashboard, clicking on My Dashboard. It will take you back to that welcome back screen for you, and you will go here. You see this red box? It says register another student, and that's where you will click and start the process all over again. And here on your dashboard, you will be able to see all the children linked to your parent account. Okay. Now that is the end of this PowerPoint presentation regarding registering new students to the Lancaster School District. We are here to help you. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us, the Welcome Center or the school site, and we welcome you to the Lancaster School District family. Okay, thanks and have a great day.